Back one final time as the Northwood Timberwolves close out the trip in Florida with 10 wins, joined by head coach Jordan Bischel. Northwood defeats Ashland 10-6 today. Coach, first and foremost, an exciting win today against a very good team in Ashland.
Yeah, Ashland, generally speaking, finishes at or near the top of our league every year. So it's just one game out of 50, so not the end of the world no matter what happens. But we came out, played good baseball, played excited. I still had a lot of energy at the end of the trip here.
The Timberwolves scored in 7 of the 9 innings, but never really took control of this game until the top of the 9th inning with that 4 spot. Again, another great start for Jandren on the mound. He's now 4-0. Talk a little bit about the combination of the offense and Jandren being strong on the mound.
Yeah, the offense, it's kind of how we approach it, is keep putting guys on, keep putting pressure on, and eventually you're going to break through, get that big inning, and thankfully we did at the end there. Actually, poor coaching may have run us into an out or two, otherwise we may have scored a couple of more, but just kept pressure on the whole game and finally broke through. And Tyler just competes on the mound. I don't think he was at his best the first few innings today, but he found a way to battle through it, and then he really settled in the middle innings and gave us a chance to build a little lead there.
Another interesting note, 6 different guys get RBIs today. Dombrowski, the only player with 2 RBIs, and when you score 10 runs, it really speaks to the depth of on the offensive side.
Yeah, we talked a few weeks ago about the depth on our team and my excitement for it, and it shows up quite a bit. Robert Spencer hitting toward the bottom of the order, big RBI hit. Brian had a big one. Richie O'Neill comes off the bench to get a big 2-strike RBI hit. It doesn't have to be the top 3 or 4 in our order. Those guys were really productive on the trip, but we saw some big performances from a lot of other guys too.
And speaking of a productive trip, 10-3. You talk about a 10-win trip for your guys. Any way you slice it, even you, I think, got to be pretty satisfied with this trip.
Some teams don't even play 10 games down here, so it can be hard to win 10. But yeah, especially on the first day, we didn't play great. We split a doubleheader, and after that, we really competed well these last 11 games. There's a lot to work on. There were plenty of things to clean up. We've got 2 weeks before our next game, but guys did a nice job. They competed well, and they wanted to win even at the end of the trip when some teams start to fatigue a little bit.
2 weeks until you guys open conference play against Tiffin. For now, Coach, thanks for your time. Enjoy this one. 10-3 trip for you guys, and a really great trip. A lot of fun down here in Florida.
Jake, thank you. You put in a lot of time for us. Appreciate everything you do.
My pleasure. Be sure to follow the Timberwolves all season long on GoNorthwood.com. Northwood 10-3 in 13 games after the win against Ashland. We'll see you back in Michigan.